Hi everybody and welcome to Teach and Tune. Whether you're a classroom teacher or an at-home learner, we've got you covered. Today, we're doing lesson 1 for the recorder. Before we start playing, let's make sure we're all using the same recorder. You want to be using a soprano recorder. They're about 13 inches long. There's two types of soprano recorders. There's a German and an English Baroque. They'll say right on the package. You can use any one you want for level 1. Once you get to level 2, you are going to want to use the English Baroque. If you don't have the package, you can tell by the 4th and 5th hole. On the German, the 4th hole is bigger. On the English, the 5th hole is bigger. Now let's go through a few recorder basics. You need to make sure that the recorder is at 45 degrees. Not straight out, not straight down, but at 45 degrees, which is about halfway. You also want to make sure your left hand is on top. If you have your right hand on top, it's going to come into play later. And the last thing you want to do is make sure you're using a tonguing motion when you blow. Just like that. The first note that we're going to learn is the B note. The B note can be played by having your left hand on top and plugging the hole on the back of the recorder with your thumb, and then using your left pointer finger to plug the top. Don't use the tips like this. Use the fat, meaty part of your finger so that it's easier to plug. If you're doing it properly, you should be able to take it off and you can see little recorder bumps on your finger, and that shows you that you're getting a good seal. Now try to play along with the song that comes across the screen. You're going to notice there's a little marker that goes across, and you can also hear the beat, so you'll know when to play. We're only playing the B note. Do your best. Well, I hope that went really well for you. So now let's take a look at it from another perspective. Sometimes we have to play notes at different lengths of time. So we just learned how to play a B note. And what we were actually doing was playing a quarter note, which is one beat. It sounds like this. So when you see a B note looking like this, that means you're playing it for one beat, and that's called a quarter note. So try to play that again. If you want to hold the note for longer, it's going to look like this. This is called a half note, and that means you're going to play it for 2 beats, so it sounds like this. Just like that. Remember, we're still playing the B note, so you plug the bottom hole and the first hole on the front. Now for good practice sake, let's go ahead and try that again. Remember, we're plugging the bottom hole and we're plugging the first hole on the top. We're holding the notes for 2 seconds, or 2 quick beats I should say, and follow the beat marker as it goes across the screen. And listen to the drum beat because it can help you know when to play. If we have to play different notes, we need a way to understand what the different notes are when we see them. So we use a musical staff. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. When you see a note on the middle line, that means it's a B note. So that note that we're learning here, this B note, anytime you see a note on that middle line, that's a B note. You can play them for quarter notes, or you can play them for half notes. So try to play along to the song. Well, I think we know everything that we need to know to be able to play our first song. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to come on the screen. It's going to be just like you've already seen. You're going to play the B note only, but you're going to play it with quarter notes and half notes. And the notes will be on the musical staff. Good job. Now let's try it again. But this time I'm going to take out some of the background music. So you might find it a little trickier to play along with, or you might find it easier depending on who you are. Do your best and good luck. We're going to do that one more time, but this time you're only going to hear the drum beat to go along with it. So listen closely to the drum and watch the marker as it goes across the screen. Remember, we're only playing the B note. The next part of the lesson is to do the workbooks that come along with the video lessons. If you don't have those, go ahead and check the link in the description. It'll show you where you can get them. It'll also show you where the video answer key is, where I go over the answers to the workbook. If you're a teacher, you can use that video answer key to have the children in the class mark their own work or each other's. It's a bit of a time saver. And that's it for today's lesson. Today, we worked on the musical staff, the B note, the quarter note, and the half note. But before I go, there's one more thing I want to do, and that's leave you with my dad joke. What type of music are balloons afraid of? Pop music. Hashtag dad joke. All right, until next time, keep practicing and have fun.